What's up, YouTube? Today we're gonna spell Mari using trains, and yeah, we're back spelling some words using trains from my old channel. You guys know what happened to it, or if you didn't, it got terminated. So I'm gonna just make some content on here, I guess. But anyways, the first thing we take is the M. So let's just wait for the M. I don't know if the F or M will come, but you know what? We'll just take the M. Yes, just take the M. You know what? You know what? Enough the yapping. Let's just do this at this point.
Please check mt.info/elevators and real-time elevator status at your station.
Transfer is available to the 6B, D, and F trains.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the rear of the platform.
This is a Queens-bound M local train. The next stop is West 4th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is West 4th Street. Transfer is available to A, B, C, D, E, and F trains.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
This is a Queens-bound M local train via Court Square. The next stop is 14th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Okay. I don't know what happened with the M train, but I guess we just go to the A and the C. We have to take the A. I don't want to take the C train. So let's go up these stairs, I guess. Alright, so now we are going to wait for the A. I am going to wait for the A. You know what? Nobody's with us. Alright, you know what? I can't even say anything anymore. Let's just wait for it at this point.
Lafayette Street.
And clear up the closing doors, please.
This is a 207th Street bound A express train. The next stop is 14th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Transfer is also available to the C14 Select Bus service. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the rear of the platform.
Next time is first week. Census 17.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
So, I don't know why I got off here. But, if I try to wait for another A train, you know how much it's gonna take. It's gonna take like years. Since there's barely any players operating the A right now. So, you know what that means. Might as well walk to Union Square to catch the R. This is going to be a long walk, but might not be that long. Let's just exit and walk and do that old thing that we used to do. Here it goes. Alright, so yeah. Cool walk, I guess. So our train it is. Okay, Uptown. Wait, no. Wait. Should we go towards Shall we go towards Times Square or Whitehall Street, Southbury? What should I do? Whitehall Street. I think, I think that's probably the nearest one. Or is it? You know what? It is what it is. Let's just go over here and wait for the R train. Now, I seen the gaps on this train. Oops. I seen the gaps on this train. They are horrible. I mean, not it's horrible, but I would just say bad. Alright, so let's just wait for the R train. That takes ages to come.
Transfer is also available to the M14. Select bus.
This is a 96th Street, 2nd Avenue bound Q express train. The next stop is 34th Street, Herald Square.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Transfer is also available to the M14. Select bus service. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the rear of the platform.
This is a 96th Street, 2nd Avenue bound Q express train. The next stop is 34th Street, Herald Square.
Attention everyone. If you have questions or need to report an issue to the police, the NYPD is located at this station.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Transfer is also available to the M14. Select bus service. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the front of the platform.
This is a Brooklyn-bound N local train. The next stop is 8th Street, NYU.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Okay, so the R train is being non-existent right now. Yeah, just so many Q trains bypassing and an N train, and then somehow an E train came by. I don't know if I clipped it or not. I mean, I could still clip it anyway, but I'm too lazy. But anyways, let me just wait for the R train on this side, the Queens platform, because why is it being non-existent on the other side? I guess people were right about the R train. It does take years. Alright, so let's just, you know what, I'm yapping too much. Let me just wait for the R at this point. This is gonna take years.
And Q trains. Transfer is also available to the S14. Select bus service. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the rear of the platform.
This is a Queens-bound R train. The next stop is 23rd Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please. This is the last.
This is 23rd Street. Transfer to the N23 Select Bus Service. This is a Queens-bound R train. The next stop is 28th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is 28th Street. This is a Queens-bound R train. The next stop is 34th Street, Herald Square.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is 34th Street, Herald Square. Transfer is available to the B, D, F, M, and Q trains.
Transfer is available to the M34 Select Bus Service.
Connection is available to the CAT trains.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the front of the platform.
This is a Queens-bound R train. The next stop is Times Square, 42nd Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is Times Square, 42nd Street. Transfer is available to 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, E, F, M, and Q trains. Transfer is available to the shuttle to Grand Central. Connection is available to Port Authority Bus Terminal.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the front of the platform.
This is a Queens-bound R train. The next stop is 49th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Oh my gosh. I never waited like 1.5 hours for a train. Or maybe I probably did. Probably like the J when I came out of school in real life. Yeah. Same Same thing goes for Roblox. Yeah, that's Roblox weekday service. Alright, but anyways, we're gonna do the one train since the I don't exist. So we do one train as undercover or something. You know what? Let me just stop yapping. Let's just go to the one train platform. Actually, the 7th Avenue platform. Alright, we're doing the last train, which is the one train. Yes, also known as the overheat train. Because the one train cars, they're like always hot. No AC. But anyways, let's just wait for the train. I know this might take longer or not.
Hello, everyone. The New York City Police Department would like to remind you to keep your belongings intact and to stay aware of your surroundings. If you see something suspicious in the station or on the train, tell a police officer or an MTA employee.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
W trains. Transfer is available to the shuttle F and M. Engine is available to the R and W trains. Transfer is available to the shuttle available to the Port Authority.
This is a Brooklyn-bound 5 express train via the 7th Avenue line. The next stop is 34th Street, Penn Station. This is a South Ferry-bound 1 train. The next stop is 34th Street, Penn Station.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Transfer is available to the M34 select buses. Connection is available to the Long Island Railroad, New Jersey Transit, and Amtrak.
Train via the 7th Avenue line. The next stop is 14th Street. This is a South Ferry-bound 1 train. The next stop is 28th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
stop is 23rd Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is 23rd Street. Transfer to the M23 Select Bus Service.
This is a South Ferry bound 1 train. The next stop is 18th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is 18th Street. This is a South Ferry bound 1 train. The next stop is 14th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is 14th Street.
Transfer is available to the 2-3. Connection is available to PATH trains.
Transfer is available to the M14 Select Bus Service.
This is a South Ferry bound 1 train. The next stop is Christopher Street, Sheridan Square.
We officially spelled Mari using trains. So, yeah, that was our last train. And, yeah. I don't know what happened to that 5 train via 7th Avenue. But anyways, we're just gonna end it here. I don't even know what to say at this point, so I'll just see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, YouTube.